Jett. Well, I'm not closing my doors to anything. Medyo napagod ako talaga dun sa science. At my age, parang hindi ko na kayang gumising ng alas 7 ng umaga para magpunta ng rehearsals ng alas 9. Tapos buong araw nandun ka. It's kind of... Yeah, I am chronologically the eldest among...
experienced.
Yes, the four of us. Hindi na mahalata, di ba?
Hindi. The sickest also.
Literally and figuratively.
You, Basti, I know you had a health setback some years ago. Are you okay now?
What? What was that?
Yeah.
Asan na yung mic niyo?
My face, okay lang. You can hear me naman, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
My face is still tagilid, but they were able to reconstruct the muscle, so I can move now and I can sing, which the important thing is I can sing again. I can hit the high notes without getting tired.
So buti lang hindi affected yung voice mo.
Yeah, in the beginning I was losing it. If I hadn't had it done, I wouldn't have been able to sing because my mouth would be here already. But thanks for listening to my misfortune. And the rest of you also. Seriously, yeah, so, you know, it was good I was able to get it done. And
Operation?
Operation. They transferred the whole muscle to... Yeah, because I didn't have the muscle anymore. It's atrophied.
It was affected by the tumor.
Yes, which is still, it's still there. The tumor's there, they can't remove it. If they remove it, it will do worse damage, siguro. So I just have to live with it and monitor it and, you know, pray, hopefully, that it doesn't get bigger. Because if it does get bigger, then I have to go under and they have to remove it. So, yeah.
Well, we pray for you that you will be healed completely.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And si Dong, what have you been doing? I know you went back to college, right?
Yeah. Pero matagal na yun. Decade ago. So, nag-graduate ako sa UP, natapos ko yung foreign course ko. Noong 90s, hindi ko natapos yung studies ko. Bachelor of Arts in Philippine Studies, major ko is Art Studies and Creative Writing. So
after how many years bago mo natapos?
18 years, I think.
18 years, wow. Record breaker kasi.
Yeah, so Bachelor of Arts. So, after that, bang ginawa ko? Nagsulat, may mga projects ako na
Many awesome albums.
yeah, yung mga writings ko. So, I continued writings kasi writing lang naman, hindi ko naman
Yeah, you were into poetry, di ba?
Yeah, tanim-tanim ako. So, I became a constant gardener until now. I'm a dog walker. I do visual arts. Actually, I'm going to have an exhibit early this year. Kasi nag-branch out ako sa visual arts, so may mga exhibit ako. So I do something like that. On your wall.
Painting or
mostly installations because I don't paint right now, but I do something like that. And ano bang ginagawa ko? Marami pa. May mga advocacies ako na mga ginagawa, like I'm an advocate of cannabis in the Philippines. So I declare myself as a friend of the plant. So I am beyond all of your laws. So ganun yung I'm into environmentalism, sabi nila, because I'm a tattoo model. Papatattoo ako, yung katawan ko yung ginagamit ko as a canvas. So I'm into art. So kumbaga yung mundo ko na hindi lang music, na ganun pa siya, nagbukas pa eh. Kumbaga dumami pa yung mga like my senses. So mata ko, nagagamit ko na rin to express my art. So yung tenga ko through music. So definitely, pero gusto ko lang sabihin, pero muna, ginagawa ko setting up a bar. So,
where?
Sa secret. Basta magugulat lang kayo. Kasi ayoko muna yung idea. So yun nga ginagawa ko, I'm helping the community of musicians. Like inviting foreign bands to the Philippines and independent bands and para pumunta doon sa bar na sineset up ko. So kasi kumbaga wala nang connection with the mainstream. So I'm a blogger. I am an online humorist. So I do Facebook, Twitter, nag-post ako ng idea ko. So that's what I do. So yung so masyado kong mainit sa online kasi marami ng bashers. Ganun ako eh. So but I really don't fucking care about all of it because I believe that the internet is not real. What is real is the four of us having a concert, the music museum. Yeah, ganun. So I have a life in art right now, and I'm very happy na ginagawa ko, share ko yung talent ko with my compositions. Gusto kong tulungan yung eksena ng kultura sa Pilipinas, so I invite new artists para mag-exhibit dun sa setup namin na play. So I'm friends with the art community in the Philippines. So I'm a friend with the John Lloyd Cruz and yeah, yun na lang. Okay na kami ni Idan. Alam niyo yan ni Pilar. So yun, isa pa rin yun. So kung yeah. So yung problema ni John Lloyd Cruz, problema ko rin, mahirap maging pogi. Yun lang. So, may questions pa kayo?
So,
Jett.
Jett, ingit ako sa'yo, ang dami mong ginagawa.
si Jett,
Kasakit lang ako.
ang dami rin ginagawa rito. Oh, after Sweeney Todd, what are you doing next?
May tinetape po ako na bagong series for Signal. Ang pamagat po Afterlife. Directed by Cholo Laurel. And it also stars si Yula Valdez, si Julio De Leon, tsaka si Anjo Resurrection. It's parang online content po siya na series.
Yeah, because Signal is very active on cable.
Yeah.
So,
Yung doon, tuloy pa rin po.
Yeah.
We're still promoting our latest album. And on the side, I have a solo project with Star Music. Ginamit yung kanta ko pong lipad dito sa codename Terry something else. Nakalipas na Korean novela.
oh,
Maybe I still have a band, I'm still playing music with my band. The name of my band is Damo. Dong
Damo?
Abay Music Organization. We released an album 2 years ago. The title of the album is Humanidad. Yeah, and it's still selling, I think. It's one of the top sellers this last year. Although we released the album 2 years ago. So, 3 years ago. So, yun. Kumbaga, huwag niyo isipin na na-branch. Pero yung core ko pa rin is
music.
Yung music talaga ako. So, I'm still with my recordings. Yan, hinahanda ko yung next album namin. So, ganun pa rin. Songs, writing songs, and recording and performance. So, yun pa rin ako. Damo lang, Damo. D-A-M-O.
Okay. Acronym for Dong
Abay
Music Organization.
I'm playing with my band is composed of Takoy Legaspi on guitars, Simon Tan on bass, and Ibiliano on drums. So sila rin yung backup ni Bamboo sa live. So ganun. Share ako kay Bamboo. Unahan na lang kami ng inquiries ni Bamboo.
Prior to this, have you performed together, all of you, in a show?
Hindi.
Or is this the first time?
Actually, sa Soler, kaming tatlo.
Yeah.
It's the first time for Basti
Yes, yeah.
to be joining our
Yeah.
group. In-invite namin si Basti for the second installment of the Soler show, yung 90s. Ano nga ba title nun? 90s Live, 90s.
90s live,
Live yung una eh. Overload yung pangalawa. Was Overload for Cebu.
Yeah, Cebu kayo.
Cebu yun.
Wala ko doon.
Well, anyway, we invited Basti for the second installment of the 90s Live series. But si Basti was busy at the time, so hindi siya nakasali. So this is the first time Basti will be joining us for a 90s series concert.
We've shared the stage in one capacity or another, but as part of one show,
Yeah.
this is the first time.
So will you be singing each other's hits? Like, Wency, will you be singing Halip Ludas?
Papalit-palit kami. Honestly, parang ang hirap gawin kasi may tatak yung bawat kanta namin sa mga boses namin, the way we perform it, the way we probably emote for the songs that we do. So, baka hindi mabigyan ng justice ng katulad last week kami ni Dong, we were supposed to be doing the Wish Bus the other day, and I sort of told him that I sobrang love yung kanta niyang Naroon. And sabi niya, ba't di natin gawin? since requirement naman mag-duet tayo, gawin natin sa Wish Bus. Sabi ko sa kanya, though medyo mahirap, baka hindi ko magbigyan ng justice.
Talaga, justice pa talaga.
Kasi, may iba syempre iba yung pinanggagalingan kung yung songwriter mismo yung kumakanta ng sariling kanta niya. Alam niya kung paano i-express yung kantang yun. So, ako, no matter how much I really love to sing Naroon with Dong or by myself,
Chinelas ba?
parang I will also have appreciation.
Chinelas ba makakita mo?
So yun yung ano ko. Hindi natin alam kasi to answer the question, hindi natin alam baka manganak pa yung ideas for the show itself. We still have a couple of weeks before the show. So baka posible pa rin yan mangyari.
Pero, paano like sa opening number, which song will you be singing?
Sabi nga rin ang secret. Kailangan talaga panoorin. We've planned, alam na namin kung ano yung opening namin.
It's not, the show will not just consist of our own music.
Yeah.
Covers.
There's other music that's gonna be involved.
That's why it's called 90s Frontmen, because we're
So
going to
you're
sing,
doing cover versions
yeah.
of...
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing that's great is it's acoustic. So all these songs will be, not only our songs will be, you know, differently translated because it'll be acoustic.
Yeah.
But even those other songs we'll be singing it acoustic. Like I don't know, I'm really excited just to see Dong sing acoustic. Have you ever done acoustic?
Yeah.
Where? Why did you invite me to that
Gigs.
show? But anyway, I've never seen Dong sing acoustic,
Yeah.
so that's
Pero
exciting
ba
for
you've
me.
done acoustic ka ba?
Yeah, I've done.
In music museum also, right?
In music museum, yes. So it'll kind of be also a return for me to play acoustic there because we did acoustica at
Acoustica, yeah.
Yes, acoustica at the music museum. You know, which honestly is one of the greatest venues the Philippines has. You know, so anybody who's watched a concert there, it's always good vibes, good, you know, everything. So that's another exciting thing for me.
Are you aware of the newer bands who have come up, like Ben and Ben,
Yeah.
this band? What do you think of the kind of music dun sa ginagawa nila?
Good. I like it. Well, if you're asking me, I like it. I appreciate good music, and you know, I think they're making good music. So. Interesting.
Kaya ikaw, Wency, what can you say?
For one of the press cons for one of the 90s series also, I remember, I think it was the first. Kami ni Cookie, nagbigay na kami ng parang forecast namin noon that sa mga upcoming, we thought that Ben and Ben will really make it. So, dun pa lang, alam na namin, yung Ben and Ben talaga, we've been fans ever since. Yung mga bago, like the, sino na nga ba yung disband, yung sabi mo? I'm familiar with the music, but
Kahit ayaw mo na, yun ang nila.
it's so different from ours, but like Basti said, music is music. Ako na-appreciate ko eh. Regardless of what form or genre, this word really stumps me, the word genre. Because I learned from college that it's supposed to be pronounced as charge. Parang ganyan. Pero, ang hirap, people don't understand pagka sinabi mong ganyan. So, anyway, whatever kind of music na lumabas, I love the AG's band. I really do. I love the music they come out with. And a lot of people will say, baduy na baduy. Si April Boy, ka-level ng AG's. Ako, any form of music talaga works for me as long as it tickles my fancy. Gusto ko talaga as musicians, I think as musicians, dapat malawak talaga yung pangunawa at pagtingin natin sa musika. Dahil kung ibabox mo yung sarili mo sa isang klase lang, parang hindi ka mag-grow as a musician.
That's true.
So dapat bukas talaga yung isip sa lahat ng uri.
Wency, you have so many hit songs. Don't you think of making a musical based on your hit songs like what Aegis did in Rock of Ages?
Kung may magpuproduce, sige gawin natin.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, nag-conceptualize na rin ako before. Since parang lasak na yung ganun na isang grupo lang, music ng AGs, music ng ES, music ng Hotdog, music ng... Who else has been done?
Apo.
Apo.
Kami, pero 2008.
I'm thinking of why not still in the vein of 90s, why not combine the music of everybody in one musical?
Pwede rin.
Para mas
kasi ikaw ang dami mong gusto.
I always say also that my mission is not for myself. My mission is for my songs. So I'd rather for my songs to be known and to live on kesa yung maiwan yung pangalan ko. Ganun
Well,
yung lagi
who
ko
would have thought
sinasabi.
nga na yung song mo na i-revive sa Miracle, mag-hit pa ng ganun, di ba? For all you know, kapag you string along all of your songs, eventually you can make a really good musical. Depende kung sino yung susulat ng book.
Yeah, okay lang naman talaga sa
I
akin.
think, if I may, with Wency's talent as a songwriter, he can compose an entirely
Yeah.
new catalog. of
Yeah,
songs.
libretto.
Yeah.
Entirely new libretto for a musical.
Mm.
Of course, kaya-kaya
Siyempre, love your own kami.
DF ko.
Kumpare ko yan.
Before I give the mic to another writer, I would just like to ask si Jett. I've seen you perform in so many musicals. So, sa lahat, saan ka nahirapan? Mas nahirapan ka ba sa Sweeney Todd or sa Dr. Jekyll? Doon sa
Sweeney
mga
Todd was
gawa-
very hard.
Ha?
Very difficult. Kasi the music was Sondheim.
Yeah, oo.
So the math is really different. Tapos yung treatment pa ni Bobby was very out of the
Yeah,
box.
and you're singing with Leia, of course.
Yeah, but actually singing with Leia was the best bit dahil she was very supportive of everyone. And singing with her was so easy, So the difficult parts really were the other elements.
How was the reception in Singapore?
Very good, very good. First time ko po kasing gumawa nun mag-show sa ibang bansa in a musical production. And every night we were sold out.
Wow.
Singaporeans were very appreciative, pero since kuha nila yung humor ng British, mas kuha nila yung mga ibang one-liners, mas appreciate nila. Although customarily pala, hindi sila nagsa-standing ovation, but they will clap endlessly. Except pag may Pinoy sa audience, siyempre magtumayo na sila.
Yes, oo. Di ka mukha sa sulir. Tayuan ng mga
Tayo talaga. So, yeah, it was probably the most difficult, but also the most rewarding. Because you get through it, And sabi nga nung mga nag-musical theater, once you've done Sondheim, you can do anything. But yeah. But as for me, that's dun muna. Relax muna ako sa musical theater. Siguro.
So wala ka sa lineup ni Bobby for 2020?
He's been talking about things, but I think I'll take a break from it first.
Okay.
And concentrate on other things like 90s Frontmen.
Yeah.
Have you seen Marriage Story? Did you see the sequence with Being Alive, being sung?
Marriage Story?
Oo.
Yung si Scarlett.
And Adam Driver. They sing the songs of Sondheim.
Ganun ba?
Yes.
Musical ba yun?
No, but they have two musical sequences in them. And I'd like to hear you sing the song that Adam Driver did, Being Alive. Panoorin mo, maganda.
Panoorin ko yun.
So,
Sample.
I don't know the story.
So, good luck sa inyo. I hope this will be a big hit.
Thank you
and
very
it will
much.
be a series of shows. I'm sure maraming manunod dito.
Hopefully, we are hoping and praying.
Thank you.
Thank you. Another question? Jojo, panaligan ka ulitin.
Hello. Wency, meron ka bang ibang frontman na sinubukan isama dito?
I tried pa ako. So we actually plan to fly him in from the States kasi it's very central. I mean, ang central para sa akin talaga is Jett and Paco because they are my mga kumpare. Like I said, talagang kumpare ko sila in real life and we really are friends. So, gusto ko sana kasama si Paco, but then birthday nung
Anak.
inaanak. Actually, si Paco medyo magulo eh. I'm not sure, inaanak ko yata lahat ng anak niya. Parang gano'n. So, birthday ni Cassie, yung bunso niya, yung kanyang unika iha. So, hindi siya pinayagan ni Jaja na umuwi to do the show. But he really was originally part of the lineup. Magkwento lang ako no, paano nabuo itong lineup na to. Because originally, hindi naman talaga, there was no concept na puro, na frontend. Walang ganyan. Ang unang lineup ko was kasama si Cookie Chua. And since si Cookie had I think may vacation siya sa, magbabakasyon sila nung pamilya niya in Japan, itong dates namin, she had to say no. So naiwan, puro mga lalaki. Tapos it just, parang naisip ko lang, ay sige, okay lang, puro lalaki na lang. No? May pangalan ka agad, frontman. Doon nang galing yung title ng show itself dahil hindi pwede si Cookie Chua for the show.
So kasalanan niya.
Yeah.
Kasalanan niya.
Talaga ni Cookie.
Yun nga, si Basti kasi has this really big fear of Cookie Chua.
Why?
If you don't know, I want to say this.
So opening that door.
Eh, kwento lang. For comedic ano lang, ang tawag niyan, for comedy. So, kasi si Basti, this one, ikaw na magkwento kaya?
Yeah, so we were actually Jett produced the show a long time ago. It was called Back to Baccarat, which was coincidentally also at the Music Museum. So we were doing it, what, 2 nights, 3 nights or something? It was great fun. So we were all there and we were doing, what do you call it? We were doing Baccarat, our interpretations of Baccarat songs. So, you know, it was good. But it was something that wasn't really my forte at the time. I wasn't, I don't know. But anyway, so I was giving it a try and I was having fun. And I had this,
Right there, man.
I was singing, I had a duet with Cookie.
Oh, kaya pala.
And so we were on stage in front of all the people. And you know Cookie's playful, right? So we were on stage and singing together. And we were doing this, you know, this kind of, was it a ballad? I can't remember. But anyway, so we're doing a Baccarat song. She's beside me, I'm singing. And I hit a wrong note. I kind of missed the note. So she takes her mic and she looks at me and she, talk! On the stage. And that's it. But I mean, you know, of course, it was playful. I think Jett got mad at her after. But ever since then, I've been teasing her about it. You know, I call her ang babaeng nag-uuntok ng mic.
Yeah.
She was probably drunk.
Yeah. I was probably the same. That's why I didn't feel it. But anyway, there. So that's just a little.
presence of Cookie in this press con.
Actually, nandiyan siya.
That's alright.
Kaya ako pumayag na kay Cookie kasi hindi ko naman talaga kaibigan si Wency eh. Kumbaga, si Cookie naglapit sa akin kay Wency. Kasi, di ba sinabi ko sa'yo, kaya ako tinanggap din. Kasi ayoko talaga ng mga nostalgic shows because I'm doing something present with my songs. Alam mo yun, sa songwriting ko. So, yung mga, kung alam mo yung mga hit back, ginagawa ko yun sa mga live concerts ko. So, parang madodoble lang, parang ganyan. Pero, iba ko si Cookie. Pero kasama ka na kay Wency. So, pumayo sa Soler. Talaga, kaya sabi, alam ni Wency yan na kaya ako papayag sa shows niya na itong pinoproduce siya, it's because of Cookie Chua. Because Cookie is really a close friend, a good old friend.
Si Cookie kasi, I think, siya yung glue.
Yes,
she is also the first lady of the 90s
yeah,
crew.
yes.
So wala tayong presidente, pero meron tayong first lady.
Yeah, si Cookie yun.
So si Cookie yun, and she sort of, I don't know why or how, pero she seems to know everybody.
She knows it.
She knows everybody. Whenever I like yesterday, I had a problem with looking for a sound engineer. Cookie, may kilala ka bang sound engineer? Ito. Cookie, may kilala ka bang lighting director? Ito. Cookie, may kilala ka bang pwedeng
Ganyan network ni Cookie Chua.
Ang laki ng network talaga
From
niya.
mental lang yan, right? Di ba? She doesn't even know
Sipag-sipag.
the Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, si ano, tawagan mo.
It must be all the alcohol in her.
So, I think so.
So nare-retain lang
She's
siya.
had drinks with everybody. So.
Oh.
Until 6 a.m. kung gusto niya, yeah.
Wency, madami na din gumawa ng 90 shows. in recent years. But I noticed never nakukuha sila Ellie Buendia or Lily Bambe.
Ellie Buendia.
But
The three people na hindi namin makuha ko, although I invited all of
you
them.
did.
Si Bamboo, si Ellie, at saka si Rico.
Yeah, Rico.
Mga imposible.
Bakit naman?
Ayaw nila. Ganun ka straightforward, ayaw nila.
Ganon din sana ako, kaso makulit ka si Cookie. Ayoko din. Ayoko talaga si Cookie.
Ayoko na nga, ayoko na.
Hoy, nag-down payment na kami.
Pero,
Producer talaga.
Sinayaw nila.
Bakit ako malulungkot? Meron yun.
Well, of course, but I mean, di ba? In-invite mo eh.
It is disappointing. Truth be told, it is disappointing. Kasi syempre, kasamahan din namin naman sila sa industriya from before, and it's been what, 4-5 years already na try, not just in the capacity na kakanta sila for the show, but for other things. Like, kasi naging parang tradition na for the 90 shows that I produce na merong host. Video or live, merong host. Jett did hosting for Dubai. We did a 90s one of the 90s series we did in Dubai. Ang host si Jett. Sa Cebu, it was Pepe Smith. In Soler, it was the first one was Triggerman. The second one was
Triggerman.
I don't remember who the second one was.
DJ lang eh.
But yun nga, may certain capacity pa naman din to help us out. Pero ayaw pa rin nila eh. So, okay lang. I mean, there are other avenues for us to explore when it comes to doing the shows.
With regards to, artists saying yes or saying no, I think it's neither good nor bad. Kasi yung dahilan naman nila, I guess they don't want to be dated or framed into thinking na they're just a nostalgia act. Perhaps, we don't know.
Yeah.
They're forward-thinking artists. Yes. Ganun din naman kami. But speaking for myself, I just like to have fun without having to think na baka this will date me or this will put me down as a nostalgia performer. But who are we kidding? The 90s existed with us, and it was a fun era. It was a great time for music.
Yeah.
And it's great to look back
Yes.
on it with the people who made it happen. Whoever's gonna watch our show, we're part and parcel of that. So, to each his own lang.
And we really are very, very fortunate that Jett is part of our group because, face it, Jett is a different level.
Yes.
80s pa ako.
Jett really is a different level sa amin. And buti na lang kumpare ko siya at hindi siya makatanggi sa akin.
Yun pa isa.
Question kay Basti. We closed another decade a few days ago, and I was thinking na nung 80s andun yung The Dawn, 90s andun kayo, Eraserheads or Maya, and then 2001 up to 2010 andun ang Hail or maybe even Cliche if you qualify. Pero yung from the last decade, walang lumabas na talagang malaking rock artist. What do you think about that? How do you feel na gano'n ang nangyari sa OPM?
Well, I think there are, it's just the way it works now is it's very hard to notice them. It's just the way things are. It's not like before where all our names were everywhere because we were everywhere, and now it's. You won't hear them on radio. You know what I'm saying? You really, if you wanna find the artists, then you just really have to look. With regards to rock, what do you mean, like rock, like heavy rock? Or are you talking about rock? Because I mean, to some extent, Ben and Zen is kind of rock, just a different form. That's the problem with genres, if you say, or how do you say it? Shawa. But yeah.
Gusto ko na sabihin kasi I'm coming from yung ako ganun ka-connected with the industry. So napapansin ko rin maraming musicians, like ako, nagka-concert pa rin ako sa mga probinsya sa buong Pilipinas. Napapansin ko, ano talaga madami talaga ng music na nagagawa yung kabataan
Yeah.
Kumbaga, napakasipag nila, may mga songs na nagagawa, may mga recording studios as far as sa Davao, yung mga sa Cotabato. So kumbaga, kasi hindi na report sa media kasi lahat ng tao naka-online na. Pero in real life, ako, napapansin ko kapag nagbiyahe ako sa around the Philippines o outside of the Philippines, meron talaga na eksena na hindi alam ng mainstream. Like, there is a reggae scene in Cebu, there is a parang metal scene in Cavite. Yung mga ganun na original to Tapos meron siya na-invite ng mga foreign bands, independent din, mga
They're doing it
bands.
themselves,
Yeah, DIY. So, yun yung yung parang sa amin, sa point ko lang, parang tuloy ang music, kumbaga hindi man big, pero kumbaga may mga tao na nag-appreciate ng music ko, ano man siya, hindi man siya pabigyan ng venue like space para sa like TV or radio or online or YouTube or Wish. Pero ang fact remains na marami at maraming musicians, like na-impress ako sa writing ng mga meet ko ng mga musicians ngayon na ang galing, wala lang silang kumbaga paraan para like wala silang pang-record dahil mga estudyante sila, pero magaganda yung mga sulat nila. So may mga ganon. Ang ano lang nila is hold nila sa mga tao, yung mga YouTube channel nila, at saka Facebook, ganon na lang. Pero pakinggan natin sila, Spotify, may mga makapakinggan sa Spotify na mga magagaling ng mga Pinoy, tsaka maraming sites din talagang ang galing. Gusto ko lang sabihin na tuloy, yung mga Pilipino, ang galing talaga natin kumanta, ang galing natin bumuo ng music, at saka part talaga ng kultura natin ng music na kailangan lang ipagpatuloy. Nandito kami para, ako sumusuporta ako sa mga banda na na nagsusulat. Mas gusto ko yung kasi nagko-cover o yung nag-remake. Mas din ng mga kinakausap kong banda na parang nagiging kuya ko sa kanilang lahat. Ituloy mo yan, kailangan mo ng album. Iba naiyan kumarin sa akin kasi ilang years sa kami nakikita, a decade ago, pa sinabi, putang ina mo, maggawa na ng album, tagal-tagal mo na magawa ng album. Ilan nakanta mo? 3. Putang ina, 3 pa rin, tatlo pa rin. Mga ganun tipo. So, suporta lang sa mga musicians. Ako, wala ako naman talagang support lang talaga.
Last,
Iba na yung platforms
Yes, iba na talaga, oo.
last question ko sa iyo, Dong. Kasi ang isa sa pinakagusto kong kanta niya yung SM.
Yes, of
I
course.
think ano siya,
Salamat.
kumbaga kung yung next in line nasa kanan,
Wow.
yung SM yung nasa kaliwa,
Salamat.
na nag-reflect ng kamalayan ng kabataan ng time niyo.
Salamat.
Laging kinakanta sa mga karaoke.
Yeah, salamat.
What do you think of millennials?
Sa millennials, ako may anak ako na, millennials siya, 70 years old, si Awin.
Z na yan
Zina yan, iba na, no? Hindi ko alam, ano bang millennials?
Even Gen Z,
Millennials.
or even, yeah.
What's millennial? 2000?
Hindi ko alam kung ano yung millennials, pero kumbaga, sa akin lang, masyadong connected sa four corners ng phone, ay nang tingin ko, unlike sa amin dati na we have to get a piece of paper, a typewriter, at saka pen para magsulat. Na ginagawa ko pa rin ngayon. May book ako ganyan.
Ako rin hindi ko kaya.
Kaya mo yan!
Kaya kailangan ko ng pen at paper talaga
Ibigyan kita,
magsulat.
susuplayan kita, 1 year supply. Oo.
Sabi mo, ako rin.
So ayun na napapansin ko kung ano, ang tingin ko. Pero sana bumalik lahat sa paper para mas totoo yung experience at saka magsulat. Kasi iba hindi na nakakapagsulat puro stamp na lang Ganyan na lang di ba? So ayun ang masasabi ko sa millennials, sana bumalik sa papel.
Sa papel.
I don't know, in connection to that, I think
Experience each other, like one thing I noticed is a lot of the times when we sit at the table now, like have you ever seen a family? A family will sit at the table and not one person will talk to each other.
Yeah,
They
ganyan
will
lang,
all just look. Until the food comes, then they will eat.
Ayun napansin ko
Some
talaga,
people will eat
masyadong
while
connected
going
sa
like
phone.
that. I think it's a good thing to just, to
get rid of technology.
Hindi naman get rid of, control your...
like me with my kids.
Yeah.
I make sure that they're not on this.
Yeah, yun lang.
This is a rare thing.
At saka ito isang araw, nag-Oculus ako, so iba rin yun. So imagine mo yung mga kabataan na 24/7 naka-Oculus, nakuha na yung mata, ibang mundo na. So hindi na alam kung ano totoong buhay, hindi na alam kung paano pag-usap sa mga tao. So yung tingin ko, dadami yung sa akin, nasa natin yan, discussion natin kung gagawin natin sa mga ayan sa akin. Yeah. Pero positive note kasi ako gusto ko yung yung ginagawa ng kabataan kasi yung pagtingin nila sa ganun sila binubuhay ng society natin. So, ako natuwa akong matatalino ang mga kabataang Pilipino. Sabi ko, sa akin lang, naniniwala akong matatalino ang mga kabataan. No? Sila yung, basta matatalino.
Next in line, guy.
Huh? Next in line?
Ikaw, what do you... Did they fail you or what? A generation later?
I don't think
They're
it's
just doing their
it's
own
up to
thing.
me. I don't think I'm in the right position to judge anybody, especially ako, an entire generation.
Yeah.
Ako naman kasi when I was writing the song Next in Line, I really didn't expect anything to come out of that song. Kung paano nila i-interpret yung pagkasulat ng kanta. I was just expressing kung ano yung nararamdaman ko talaga ng time na yun. So, basically, Next in Line kasi speaks about being confused. About what you have to do to be able to fit into the society that we were given. And I guess yung mga kabataan ngayon, they're just doing what they're doing para sa sarili rin
May
nila.
advice ka kasi dun sa song, we gotta work, we gotta feel.
I mean, it's such a generalization. Diba? Yung we gotta work, we do. Any era naman, kailangan magtrabaho tayo, kailangan nating pakisamahan yung kapwa natin. So, I mean, napaka-general ng Next in Line but then people will always have their own interpretation of what the song is. So, in terms of the new generation failing me, I don't think the new generation failed me. Maybe I failed the new generation.
Yeah.
Can I say something about Next in Line? When it first came out, the 90s,
Ako sa article.
early 80s kasi we had the same manager for time. The landholder managed the application. And that song came out. I didn't like it very much. Hindi ko masyadong type nung ano.
At that time.
I found it too balladic, and then years later, the magic of the song happened. Kasi even I would sometimes sing a few lines of Next in Line in our shows. Parang the Don likes to make reviews of reviews of songs in one song, parang meron. And if someone like me sings it now, it's actually an inspiring song.
Yeah.
It is, especially if you're singing to the so-called millennials and Gen Zs. Ang sarap kantahin because it's something that really reaches out to kids.
Anyone can relate.
And to yourself, you know, parang it's a song that inspires the young and it also at the same time questions the old.
Yeah.
Parang anong ginawa mo sa buhay mo? You know, so that to me is the beauty of the lyrics of Next in Line. It grows. So,
Iyakin pa naman ako.
Tribute na tribute.
full payment na ako
I'm transferring now.
I just listened to it last night and
Talaga.
One thing kasi talagang technology is a game changer. It changes a lot of things. And at that time, mas maswerte kayo kasi meron kayong recording companies taking care of you like Octarts and BMG.
Yes.
That's true.
Talagang inaalagaan kayo.
That's
Ngayon yung
one
mga
thing
bagong
that got
musicians,
them
walang ganun.
Yeah, wala kang record.
no more record labels, but the internet's taken its place.
Unless song yung anesthesia, aalagaan kayo ng rider, di ba?
Yeah.
Oh! Rider.ph.
Which makes it more admirable.
Pasok
Bands
na.
like Ben and Ben or Forest State.
Correct.
Yeah.
Big, correct. Without the usual support
The machinery.
that we had back then, you know.
Yeah.
So,
But it's also easier to make music nowadays
It is
compared noon because the technology allows you to record on your phone.
Yes.
It's all like, you know what, there's that saying, when God closes a window, he opens a
Yeah.
door, so and so. It's the same thing, you know, what we had before, we don't have now, but now they have things that can take the place of what we had before. You know?
Yeah.
So we don't have the record labels, but you have the internet, which can reach the same amount of people as the record
Actually,
labels.
more.
Yeah. Or the radios we don't have, but we have, you know, Spotify, all of those things. And no, there's no more big recording studios, but now there's technology
Yeah.
that compensates for those big rooms and for those, you know, expensive
that's right. Yeah.
amps and all of that. So there's always something balancing, you know, which is great.
Can we just ask them to stand up for photo op? Leia.
Punta si Wency. Parang ito yung pantalon mo. Hard yung pantalon.
Ginawa ko lang
Hirap na hirap ka dyan.
Okay, sorry, I'm in the middle of my thing. But sige.